Hi everybody, Matt Bernier, joined by DRF's national handicapper Mike Watchmaker, and it's time to take a look at this week's Watchmaker Watch. As always, you can take a look every Monday on DRF.com for the updated Watchmaker Watch. And Mike, the older males, they've been much more consistent than the 3-year-old males, their counterparts. Arrogate, though, he's been a little bit up and down. He loses the Pacific Classic, but he remains #1 in your rankings.
Right. I wanted to just briefly mention this division, and Collected, by the way, moves up all the way to #3, the winner of the Pacific Classic. But I just wanted to mention this division because while everybody's certainly entitled to their opinion, I don't understand how the NTRA poll Gunrunner all of a sudden overtook Arrogate. I mean, I know Arrogate has now lost 2 races in a row, but did people forget what happened in Dubai? I mean, did people forget that Arrogate was in a completely different, higher, better league than Gunrunner was in the Dubai World Cup? I mean, Arrogate overcame an absolutely dreadful, awful, pitiful, just awful trip and crushed Gunrunner in the Dubai World Cup. That was the only time they met this year. And yet Gunrunner's #1 in the NTRA poll. Nah, I'm keeping Arrogate on top. And that's why I wanted to mention this division.
The 3-year-old fillies, no Abel Tasman in the Alabama last weekend, but Elate, the filly that she threw it down with in the CCA Oaks, she comes back and flatters that form, winning the Alabama.
Right, and she comes in at #3, and I think Elate is the real deal, and she's a significant emergence in this division. And while it might be a little bit too late for her from an Eclipse Award standpoint, because Abel Tasman does have 3 Grade 1 victories, and she did win that controversial head-to-head meeting with Elate in the CCA Oaks, although Abel Tasman could have easily come down and Elate easily could have been placed first on disqualification in that race. I think that these 2 fillies are very, very close together. They might be equal. As a matter of fact, in a true 2-turn race right now, I think I might actually prefer Elate over Abel Tasman.
As far as older turf males are concerned, they've been kind of the whipping boy division that we've had over the past handful of years. And we're going to have a couple of fresh European faces coming up in this Saturday's Sword Dancer. But until we do, Beach Patrol is your #1 runner.
Right, he moves up to #1, and that's why I thought that this division should have been mentioned. The previous #1, Bala Bali, didn't move a muscle in a Del Mar Mile, and I just had to drop him. I mean, it was a bad performance on his part, and I really didn't know what else to do because who really is the best turf male in the country right now? I think it's anyone's guess, a lot like the 3-year-old males, and at least Beach Patrol finally got a good trip and won the Arlington Million, but this division is absolutely ripe for European plunder this fall.
The Watchmaker Watch is updated every Monday morning on DRF.com, and we'll have these videos every Thursday. DRF's national handicapper Mike Watchmaker, great stuff as always. Mike, we'll talk again next week.
Thanks a lot, Matt.